Among BMW's two compact crossovers, the X3 is the more popular and conventionally styled choice. In fact, it's BMW's best-selling model in the US. For 2025, a redesign brings fresh styling, big screens, simpler trim names, and slightly more power. The small luxury SUV segment is competitive, though the next X3 will need its A-game to move to the top of the pack. Whether that's through updated design, enriched feature content, improved driving dynamics, or a new electric model's capabilities remains to be seen. Wider, longer, and lower, the redesigned X3 ditches the scalloped beltline for flatter, smoother body sides with only a rocker panel indent between the low-profile 19 to 21-inch alloy wheels. Pronounced fender flares hike up its skirts, and a racier LED signature bookends the front and back. BMW's signature kidney grille, on dialysis in recent years, has morphed into gaping nostrils that sit over a push-broom mustache on the X3. For now, the 2025 X330 xDrive sports a 2.0-liter turbo 4 updated with a new dual injection system and a new turbocharger. The updates, as well as the mild hybrid system, boost output from 248 horsepower and 258 pound-foot in the 2024 BMW X3 to 255 horsepower and 295 pound-foot in this more fuel and power-conscious BMW X3. The extra torque comes on as early as 1,600 RPM, and along with BMW's quick-shifting 8-speed automatic, it sprints to 60 miles per hour in 6.0 seconds, same as last year's base model. The M50's turbocharged 3.0-liter inline 6 delivers a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.4 seconds and a top speed capped at 130 miles per hour, 155 miles per hour with performance tires. Accounting for the mild hybrid system, it's rated at 393 horsepower and 428 pound-foot between 1,800 and 4,800 RPM. With a slightly higher bonnet line and a lower hip point for the front seats, there's a bit more of an enclosed feel to the view through the new BMW X3's windscreen. The obvious operating functions include a squircle-shaped, like a rounded-off square, steering wheel filled with controls, and a very well-integrated widescreen curved digital display. That pattern can be duplicated inside Sailor on the center console. Otherwise, aside from ambient lights hooking the center console and door panels, and a curved digital interface, the dash is a broad plane of openness. There's a 12.3-inch instrument cluster ahead of the driver alongside a 14.9-inch multimedia touchscreen, and they're both behind the same curved piece of glass built into the high-mounted dashboard, while a head-up display is an option. Unlike its recently launched i5 Touring siblings that are luggage space rivals, the new X3 range will come with the next generation of BMW's infotainment operating system, OS 9, versus OS 8.5, which eradicates the ludicrous issue of the screen not reverting to the previous view after a change of driving modes. The standard interior trim is Econyr, made from recycled PET bottles, while similarly man-made Veganza, artificial leather, is an option, though there are two different merino leather color options in the M individual package and standard on the M50 xDrive. BMW claims there is more rear footroom, and the X3 also comes standard with heated front seats, 3-zone climate control, ambient lighting, and acoustic glass. In Europe, there is an optional fixed glass sky roof and the further option of a roller blind for it. Another option is a Harman Kardon sound system, but the two USB-C ports are standard for each row of seating, and there are also cup holders in the door pockets as well as the center console. The one issue we found in the studio was that the rear door cup holders were so large they intruded into the egress space for passenger feet, even with wide opening doors. The fourth generation X3 grows in size and roominess, but it's only about 30 pounds heavier. It's 1.3 inches longer to 187.2 inches overall, and it's 1.1 inches wider to 75.6 inches. The roof lowers an inch to 65.4 inches, yet the ground clearance grows 1.1 inches to 8.3 inches. The cargo floor of the PHEV version is higher than the combustion car's floors, though it's flat, and its 460 liters of cargo capacity is 10L up on the outgoing X3 PHEV. The rest of the X3 range has 570L of luggage space, up 20L, stretching to 1700L with a 40:20:40 split rear seat folded, or 1600L for the 30E xDrive PHEV. The rear end has a diffuser down low and new hammer-shaped taillights, and the M50 has a pair of twin exhaust outlets at extreme edges of the rear end, while the rest of the X3 range does away with visible tailpipes altogether.